Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this will be a general reading. This could be past, present, or future. All my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. So if you know, you know, I always get channel messages. So I'm hearing a lot of like soul family, star family, specifically like galactic family, like starseed energy. If you resonate with that, I feel like you're connecting deeper to that energy. For some of you, it could be a cultural thing, like close practices like hoodoo, voodoo, etc. That you're digging deeper into, connecting more to your ancestry and what your ancestors were doing spiritually. Gray candles connects you more to divination, so you could be dabbling into that, you know. I picked up on Book of Shadows of the day on TikTok, so that could resonate with somebody too. I'm also hearing like a lot of channeling, like if you're a light worker, if you read tarot, you're strengthening your skills to the point that you don't need the tarot cards, which is a beautiful thing. I actually like picked up on that energy in a personal reading that I did, so it's feeling like it's a collective energy. I even when I did that reading, I was channeling to the point where I felt like I didn't need the cards, but I still pulled them anyways, you know. But it's giving that type of energy, and it has something to do with your heart chakra, because it feels like the more you connect deeply on those practices, it's opening up your heart somehow. For those of you who are more connected, like if your higher power is your ancestors, because in certain like cultures, especially like African culture, they connect more to ancestry. And I know like who do they, you know, that's a part of my culture, but they connect to like certain deities like Oshun and stuff like that. Those are close practices, so just keep that in mind. But the more you dig deeper into that, the more I feel like the more heightened your clairvoyancy, clairaudience, whatever you connect deeply to, is picking up. Very soul led, very connected to your higher self. I'm also hearing like for those of you who are looking to get readings from someone, just make sure that energy is that reader is genuine. They're not out here scamming you. They're not an impersonator. Like if you find a reader on TikTok, there's really popular readers on there who have like hundreds of fake pages to scam people. So make sure you're going to the right page. And just always remember, when you watch tarot, whether it's on YouTube, whether you're paying for a tarot reading, your tarot reader is here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. If you feel like you're watching a tarot reader and they're more so feeding your ego than your soul, and there's no shadow work attached to it, be very mindful for readers like that, okay? But those were the main energies I was picking up on today. But we'll see where the reading takes us. Spirit angels, access guides, good nature, their happenings. Please send me pull up that energy to me to do this reading for the collective. Please give me the energy surrounding the collective spirit. Thank you. So we have choices, number 46. We have meditation, number 25. High Priestess of Air, number 6. You have Heavy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. A lot of like black and white energy, probably like yin and yang, you know. But differences, number 36. And then we have self-worth, number 32. Any of those numbers could resonate with you. On the bottom we have cycles, number 27. I mean 37. It said 27, so maybe someone's 27 years old, or that number is important. Please make clear honest messages for the collective's highest good spirit. Clear honest messages for the collective's highest good spirit. Thank you. Queen of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's like half the deck right there. I knew it. Two of Pentacles and Strength, Leo energy, heart chakra right there. You're balancing that out, or trying to at least. You have heavy Leo in your chart, Aries as well, with the Emperor there. Two of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are wanting to open up your own business and you're afraid to quit your job. You're having anxiety over it. There's something that you want to go towards too, but you feel like you'll get hurt in the long run. No wonder Choices is here. You're having a hard time on choosing something. Or maybe you were forced into a choice. And even though you were like forced into it, it's going to be something really beautiful for you. It's a little bit of a mixed bag, this reading, not going to lie. But something here connects you more deeply to your heart. It gets you into alignment. Spirit, please clarify the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card and the theme of the reading. Thank you. Yes, some type of offer. Knight of Cups. Death, Scorpio energy. Ten of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Five of Swords. Four of Wands. Three of Swords to Seven of Wands. The Tower. Yeah, you're going through something pivotal. Hold on, just give me 1 second. This is giving me like an energy of, you know how intense your first spiritual awakening is? Like you go through all that pain, all that hurt for you to realize like you deserve better. And you need to connect more deeply. Yeah, it feels like you had to go through something recently that was more like, it was probably hard for you to let this go. It's feeling like the energy of letting go and just letting God handle it. It feels like you work so hard for it just to be stabbed in the back. So you're just like, yeah, destiny, the star. You're just like, I gotta let God do this. Because with Death in the Reverse, it's giving like resistance to change. Like not want to let that transformation happen. Right? And it's like either you gave this offer or they offered you something. Nothing ever changed. So now like when you take that next offer, you're going to take your time. You're going to take it slow. Maybe you rushed into something before. I feel like you were like, if you were taking a new job or something wasn't clear in the contract before you signed or before you had a lawyer look at it, and then you had a lawyer look at it and you was like, oh wow, I wish I would have saw that before I took this offer. It's given that type of energy. You didn't see something initially, like you were blindsided, and now you see the truth. And it feels like you committed to this just to get your heart broken. So now you're just like, I'm going to let God handle it because I put work into it and then it just didn't work out into my favor. But you letting this go finally opens up your heart. It might not feel like it. It opens you up some way, shape, or form. It feels like a spiritual awakening, but it doesn't feel like the first time around. It feels like it's just as intense as the first one you ever had, though, is what I'm picking up on. In the current energy we have, what's this? Yeah, you're going to be successful as you move on from this. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be stable. You're going to be nurtured. Whatever this next step is for you, it's gonna be better than whatever the situation you just got out of. But we have the Queen of Swords in the present moment. Spirit, please clarify that for me. It could have been a financial loss, definitely, because we have a lot of pentacles here. You're healing or recovering from that. Maybe you poured your all into, like, maybe like a spouse's, like, their dream, but when it came to your dream, like, they wouldn't reciprocate that energy back. It feels like a financial loss. It just feels like a job. It doesn't even feel like, it feels like something practical, material. It could have been like you lost out on the house, or you lost your house. Justice reverse, Libra energy. Seven of Wands. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The Eight of Wands, the King of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Tower, Scorpio energy, the Chariot, and then the World is back there. Yeah, some of you might have gotten a divorce or are going through a divorce. I said this in the last reading, but a lot of you were getting engaged to or marrying or moving in with someone who was a karmic, and you weren't supposed to take that next step, and Spirit intervene. This could be the aftermath of that, honestly. You letting go and knowing it was the best for you, and it's lighting you up to something new. We had the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here. You had an awakening with the Hangman. You saw this from a different perspective. I'm getting with the King and Queen of Swords and the Justice in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. You're recovering from some type of loss. It could be separation. It could be a long-term breakup, a marriage, divorce. It could also be like, I'm getting like some of you are like fighting for the house or something material, fighting for better pay, fighting really for that promotion. Like you felt like you deserve that promotion, so you could be leaving a job, and you're knowing whatever you're doing, taking those steps forward is the best for you. Like, I just feel like this gets you more in tune with Spirit. This gets you more in tune with your heart chakra. If you had something like a hobby or whatever that you were doing on the side, that could be like that could be your income moving forward. But like I said, there's an energy of here, letting go and letting go. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I see you surrendering to this. Like, you knew it was a karmic cycle. You're healing, you're recovering. You might be dipping into your savings right now, but you have more enlightenment than you did before. This came so quick. And there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of recovery, especially with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot to recover from. There's a lot of conversations happening. There's a lot happening here. Like, I just feel like it's go, go, go. Like, say you are going through a divorce. It's like a lot of talking to lawyers, a lot of back and forth. Like, you might not even be talking to your ex-spouse. It could just be you guys communicating through lawyers or something like that. And it's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of text messages, a lot of emails, just to get everything steady and worked out. But whatever this was, like the initial offer, nothing ever grew, and you realized like your heart wasn't truly in it, and then you released it, and now it's like slow and steady wins the race. I'm more enlightened. I'm more aware. I won't ever put myself through a cycle like this again. I see you connecting to your higher self a bit more. I might need to do a soul message. I see you connecting and really hearing about what your higher self has for you. Like, in this next phase of your life, you could be dreaming about talking to your higher self. You could be meditating more, hearing those messages more clearly. Like I said, there's an energy here of you like talking to your star family, talking to your ancestors, being more connected to your spirituality. Some of you, if you are religious, you're going back to church, you're reading, you know, your Bible, something like that. Like after going through this, you're more spiritually aware. Whatever this situation is for you, it's going to be different for everybody because it's a collective reading. But whatever the situation was, it's connecting you more to the divine. It's connecting you more to your higher self. It's connecting you more to your higher power, God, your ancestors, your whole spirit team. Whatever this is, it's connecting you more to your heart. It's getting you to see that you deserve better and you could do better. And you don't need anyone outside of yourself to do that. Of course, we all have our soul family, even our blood family that supports us and is there for us. But you are working hard towards, I feel like, an independent energy. You might have been very codependent on someone before, but you have more enlightenment, you have more awareness after separating from this and healing from whoever this King of Swords in the reverse is. Like I said, they could, yeah, you know that you deserve better and you're going to take that leap to get the better. But whoever that King of Swords is in the reverse, they could have heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could have been a very analytical relationship as well. It probably wasn't very nurturing. It could even feel a little isolating and cold, what you're walking away from. That was a channel, guys. Like, that's why I put the deck down. Like I'm saying, I'm telling you, channeling is a thing. Not really meeting the cards is a thing right now. And the energy surrounding, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Oof, Judgment. We kept seeing the World too. After we go through Judgment, we get to the World, and then we go back to the Fool, and we just saw the Fool. And we start over at the beginning, but in a newer frequency, in a higher frequency. The Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords. A lot of sword energy. You have heavy air placements for real. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Sometimes in the energy surrounding, it's just your energy. Because I'm not really like picking up on anything outside of yourself for this reading. Like, I am picking up on like it feels like an energy of being nervous of the next step, of being ready for it. Like, you don't see how much you'll thrive after dealing with this pain. It's like you're wearing a mask too long or lying to yourself too long. Sevens could be important to you. And living in unhappiness so long. It could be the energy of you be like, well, I manifested this. This was something that I wanted. This is something that I thought will be everything to me. And then you went through this huge judgment moment where you had to learn, where you weren't seeing the truth with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And it's like you had to cut through that energy to get to this lesson, to learn this lesson. Like, you might have manifested this, but Spirit was telling you that you had to learn this. You had to go through this. This was a learning moment for you. So even if you thought it was like end all be all, it was important and it was vital to your soul's growth. And from the Seven of Swords, I'm not even getting like too much heavy on lied to. I'm getting wearing a mask and not seeing the whole truth in something with that Seven of Swords. This could be for those of you who were engaged and ended the engagement. The energy that I'm really picking up on is like, you thought this was it. You thought this was destiny with the Star. You have heavy Aquarius energy. I don't know why, but I'm here like pretty princess. Like you probably thought you were just gonna be like in that princess energy, in that very soft divine feminine energy in this situation, but it was like as quickly as it came in, it's as quickly as it was taken out and caused pain. Yeah, it was triggering. It was like trying to build a new foundation, but it just caused stress. And there was something in this where you were supposed to learn, and it's probably accepting like lies. Like it could be an energy of you knowing that someone is lying to you, but because you love them so much, you know, you can't, or you can't see yourself living without them, that you just kind of accept that because you love them, or you don't, or you have a fear of being alone. Like I said, that codependent energy. In reality, you could do it on your own, and that might have been that lesson for you, because we have the Emperor here in the challenge, and that's stepping into that masculine energy, that's stepping into that boss energy, that's stepping into being sure of yourself and making those tough decisions, moving with discernment. It just feels like you had to learn something there. Now the challenge right now is you really stepping into that energy. Clarify the Emperor and the challenge spirit. The World, fixed sign energy. The Eight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. The Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and Nine. And the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is about you getting to alignment with your soul's path. Journey, coming to union with yourself. No more being stuck in the past. Spirit is saying you have to work through this and gain some type of independence, because you've been stuck in the energy of, it feels like trying to find that happily ever after, but only getting your heart broken, half truths. There's no stability. You always having to turn the other cheek, or like you always have to try to view the situation for something else, and it causes anxiety and fear. No more. You're stepping into a new chapter and new alignment. Okay, yeah, this is about coming into union with self, nurturing self, stepping into a healthy masculine energy, a more nurturing energy and caring energy for yourself. Eights could be important as well. You have to step into a new chapter of being all for yourself right now. Roses could be a thing. The roses are standing out to me on the card, on the Queen of Pentacles card. No more being stuck in the past or holding on to things of the past. For some of you, this is a job, or this is a house. You might need to sell the house. You might be holding on to it for memories, but it's like falling apart and you don't have the money to upkeep it. It's like selling it to like one of those people or one of those companies that flip houses or redecorate the whole house and sell it type of situations, or something like that. But no more holding on to what hurt you. No more holding on to what lied to you. Right now it's like you have to be your own masculine. It's like how you will want a masculine if you we all have feminine and masculine energy within us, but if you are someone who dates like masculines in the 3D, how would you want that masculine to treat you in a relationship? This is about nurturing yourself, taking yourself out on dates, sending yourself flowers, treating yourself how you would want your significant other to treat you. This is opening up yourself, opening up your soul. Like I said, I do feel like you guys are starting to dig deeper into that. I do think you guys are digging deeper into your spirituality, your independence, after going through whatever the situation is. And the Spirit is saying the challenge is to really step into your masculine, really step into protecting yourself, protecting your energy, providing for yourself in a way that you will want a masculine in a 3D to provide for you. It could be a father wound, giving yourself what your father could not give you in this lifetime as well. There is an air of nurturing and caring, but also protecting yourself in ways that you were not protected in the past. This feels like a lot of shadow work, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading. Like if you go to a tarot reader, they should be helping you. Yeah, no more like leaving yourself in, or having people around you putting you in a state of confusion or not knowing which direction to go. And the potential, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. The Emperor. The Nine of Wands. The Hermit. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. King of Cups. Hangman. The Ten of Pentacles. Be very divinely guided at this time. There's going to be signs of synchronicities from spirit, and they don't want you to miss out on those, because those put you into alignment. Those balance out your masculine energy. Keep fighting for yourself. Take your time with the Knight of Pentacles, but don't get discouraged. This is a dark night of the soul that you're going through. You are connecting more deeply to yourself. You're coming into union with yourself with the Three of Cups. Okay, and that could also signify like soul tribe. Okay, there's a lot of things happening with the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of energy just going. Okay, but just know not to go backwards with the King of Cups and the Hangman here. Don't go backwards to things that broke you. Don't go backwards to things that didn't nourish you or care about you or love you enough. Okay, you have true enlightenment here. You have true growth here. You are very, very connected to the divine at this time. Don't let the past come in and try to, whether it's energy or a person physically coming in the 3D, because a lot of the times when people say, when those readers say, oh, they're going to come back and this and this and this is going to happen, a lot of the time it's the energy of that person. It's you thinking about that person, or like if you smell their perfume or cologne or something like that when you're just out and about, is you feeling their energy. And a lot of the times when a reader says that person is coming back, that's what that is. It's not always a 3D interaction. Like sometimes it is. Some people will comment and say, oh yeah, they came back, they texted me, they messaged me, da 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 da. But a lot of the times, especially if you're like in a twin flame situation, you're going to feel their energy more than anything than actually having encounters in the 3D. So always be mindful of that when you hear a reader say that. But if their energy comes at you, or if they do come at you in the 3D, just know that you are in alignment right now. You are your own divine masculine at this time, and keep fighting for your independence and your happiness. You are going through a dark night of the soul right now to get into union with yourself, and don't doubt that with the Two of Swords in the reverse. You're doing exactly what you need to do for union with self and to step into alignment with your true purpose. There's something here that was not a part of your legacy, was not a part of your soul growth, it was not a part of your stability. And Spirit doesn't want you to ignore the signs and the synchronicities that they're sending to you, because it's to get you into alignment and get you into a healthy energy, especially like a healthy masculine energy. Okay. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. We have the Fool, Aries energy. Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles. Justice flipped in the reverse. The Hangman. So Aries, Libra, Pisces. It's just a repeating message, honestly. The Knight of Cups in the Sun reverse. Two of Wands, Two of Cups. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Wands in the Strength reverse. This feels like a bit of a warning to me. This feels like whatever this energy is that I'm picking up on today, you're going to get a new beginning here. And it feels like whoever this energy that I'm picking up on, whether it's like a specific person or a job or whatever it is, it feels like an energy of a distraction. It feels like an energy of trying to come back when you're doing better to me. And Spirit is telling you to remember everything that you learned. Okay? If you're going to get an offer, it needs to be the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups, not the Knight of Cups. It's giving like teenage energy to me. You need to go forward to what makes you happy, what you're passionate about. But there's going to be a decision that you have to make, and Spirit doesn't want you to be at a standstill. You learn everything you need to learn from the past. Everything is out in the open. Yeah, don't let this stunt you. Don't let this hold you back. There's an air of healing that needs to happen, probably inner child healing. But you gained a new perspective on this karmic situation. And don't let them come around when you are in a new frequency, when you're in a better light, and try to tear you down. Or they might try to talk you out of that new beginning. I don't know if you like, if you're posting something online about an offer or something like that, or you talk to someone and they accidentally like mention it in front of whoever this energy is, whatever this energy is, and they reach out to you and they're like, are you sure that's a good idea? It's none of their business. It might be one of those situations where you need to keep whatever this is to yourself. Even if you want to confide into someone about whatever it is that this new beginning is happening for you, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Wherever it is, you might have to keep it to yourself for a while. This is one of those decisions where you have to make on your own. Really use your discernment. Really trust yourself. Listen to your intuition. Like I said, meditating and speaking to your higher self, your ancestors, your higher power. There's going to be guidance for you. That's why I'm saying Spirit is saying pay attention to the signs that they're giving you as you move forward at this time. You're fighting for your growth. You're fighting for your independence. But it's giving the energy of look up, collective, because it feels like Spirit is giving you the signs and the synchronicities. So if this energy comes at you and they try to get you to doubt yourself, that's something within them. You're a mirror for this energy. So don't let them trigger you into not accepting something that is meant for you, that's part of your destiny, okay? I'm about to get into oracles. I do get channel messages when I do oracles, but if you are not an oracle person, I completely understand, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Advice for the collective. Advice. That was quick. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, trust the timing is 114. The month of June could be significant. The month of January 14th. November 4th. So often those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out, and they spend their life worrying that they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such a reactive speed. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on, to trust the seasons you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. How can you trust the timing of your life a little bit more? Yeah, everything is happening in divine time and divine order as it should, okay? Because like I said in the beginning, there's an energy here of surrendering and letting go and letting God handle it. Just know that you are in sync with the divine right now. And don't let these 3D energies get to you. as well, because you know you're walking with God, you know you're walking with spirit. Advice. A fiery climax approaches. Thank you, spirit. Conclusions are within reach. You are good enough, Virgo energy. Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius energy. Balance spirituality and practicality, Pisces energy. Nothing will come of this situation. A new romantic cycle begins. On the bottom, I'm gonna pull cards because whenever I get that, I feel like I need to. Spirit, why is nothing will come of this situation here? Yeah, detach. I feel like I don't even need to pull another card, but I will. Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, nip it in the bud. There's no growth, there's no change. You'll always feel like you're in the dark. You'll always feel like you're butting heads, and it gets exhausting. Or you'll always feel like there's secrets with the High Priestess in the reverse. Heavy on the Pisces. If someone has Pisces in their chart, but you always feel like you're fighting. You always feel like you'll never see eye to eye. Even if you get into an energy of like getting out of your head and feeling more confident about the situation, it'll always be a disappointment. It will always be a heartbreak with the Five of Pentacles. I mean the Five of Cups. It'll always be like making the decision because you have to and not because you want to. And Spirit is saying that you have to have a clear mind about this going forward. The Knight of Swords, and I saw the Page of Wands in the reverse. Heavy on don't ignore the signs from Spirit. There's something that you have to detach from that's always going to hurt you and disappoint you, and you're always going to feel like you're never going to be fully satisfied in whatever that is. Okay? Advice for the collective. Advice. Yeah. Ask your soul. Focus on the energy. Meditate, because your soul has all the answers. This contract was written before you got here. You wrote out your life story, and there's something that you need to tune in with. And look at that. The hearts on the card is giving, like I said, heart chakra. Look, the divine feminine, the heart. Connecting to your heart right now, connecting to your soul right now, getting those messages from your higher self. I would say meditate on the soul star chakra, the 8th chakra, to get like those messages from your higher self. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice. Thank you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of engagement. I'm telling you, look, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring in romance. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Give relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And then we have new love. I'm telling you, some of y'all ended a relationship, new love, calling in your soulmate. And you could be calling in a masculine, because we saw the Emperor here twice, and then I broke on the divine feminine, the Empress. You could be calling in your divine counterpart after this situation. But I'm telling you, that energy keeps coming up, and I don't know who's watching me who was engaged or married to someone that was a karmic relationship that you weren't supposed to take that step with. And I hope it's not an energy of like you married this person and then you actually meet your divine counterpart, but you're married to somebody else. Please, I hope that's not an energy for somebody. But I said it for a reason. A lot of y'all are talking to someone that you're telling them like, I know we got engaged, but I feel like this wasn't something we were supposed to do. I see someone like being left out the altar. I see someone like walking to the altar and then realizing that they made a mistake. And I hate that I've been picking up on this energy like all year, but I have. And I don't know if it's someone who's been planning a wedding all year and you plan on getting married next year, or you planned a wedding all last year and now you're like 6 months in, almost a year into this marriage, and you're like, what did I do? A lot of y'all are having a conversation with that person and telling them like, I want a divorce. I want to be separated. Ooh, I hate that. And I feel like people are going to think that you moved on really quickly, but you found your person right after separating. It's the energy I'm picking up on. Yikes. I've been picking up on that energy for like a year now. I really have. And I don't know who's watching me who just won't let it go or what, but I've been picking up on that for a minute. Some of you are going to get a divorce after only being married for like a year. Is what I'm picking up on. And I don't want to say anything like that, but that's the energy that's just that energy, and it won't leave. It won't go. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. Immersion is number 90. So something could be happening this September, something happening this past September, probably. You could have got engaged to that person in September, or thought about proposing to someone in September. I don't know. Okay. Follow your desires to study and learn. Dive into what fascinates you. Immerse yourself in the topic that captivates you the most. Maybe there's something you're passionate about that you're called to deepen your knowledge of through studying or learning, or something you want to experience more fully. You're being encouraged to increase your wisdom and experience life in a deeper way, to follow your passions and embark on some kind of higher and deeper learning. What are your interests? What would you like to learn more about? What topic fascinates you? What could you talk or read about without getting bored? What field are you most interested in? What makes you come more alive? Maybe you're being called to consider a new career or explore the possibilities of training in a new field. Maybe you're being called to simply surrender to your passions and dive in deeper into them in your spare time. Education, whether traditional or experimental, can never be taken away from you. Knowledge can open the mind and light up your soul. What do you want to understand more deeply? Is there something you've been considering studying, whether it's a structured way or more experimental? Is there a course or program you're interested in? Is there something you're longing to explore for yourself? What piques your interest? What could you learn about without getting bored? What interests you or makes you come more alive? And I was saying that in the beginning of the reading, like some of you are digging deeper, more into your spirituality. Some of you could be going back to school to learn something new that you didn't think you would be interested in, but I did see you guys digging more deeply into your spirituality and studying more deeply into things of your culture as well. Like I said, some of you are studying close practices of your culture that you're digging more deeply into that you didn't do before. Some of you probably switched religions, or like I said, reading the Bible more. A lot of you are digging deep into that energy. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. We have grief. Understand that losing something is opportunity to appreciate it. Denial. A lot of you might have to get more connected to your lower chakras, like the root sacral. Why can't I ever remember the other one? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Solar plexus. There you go. You have change. Did I read denial? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You have envy. I am the same as everyone. Everybody with different challenges. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that could benefit me and others. And then we have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going through a rebirth because death came in. I feel like you're grieving your old life. Okay? You might have been in the energy of like envying other people for living out their dreams or something like that. I feel like some of you are making like a hobby your source of income right now. I do feel like, but you're going through a rebirth. I'm really getting like solar plexus and sacral chakra right now, especially sacral. Okay. All right. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have Akashic Stargate. Align with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. And that could be you just needing to access your Akashic records. It might be something in your past life that you need to face. Or with whoever this karmic situation is, there might be something about that you need to dig deeper into and look at. Okay, that's number 37. Okay. Whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you. But you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar place. Also know that purpose isn't about about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. Advice for the collective. Treasure Island number 9, and here and now. Look, we have the feminine energy on the bottom with yin. Number 2. They're both in the reverse. Okay, here and now in the reverse. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the days of old, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnected from the inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those entries and be here now. All will be well and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. Okay, Treasure Island number 9. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tightly that you miss opportunities to expand? You are challenged and change the way that you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except for confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. Yeah. And that feels like it's a message for those of you who are having like that little bit of fear of letting go of the past or letting go of a specific like situation or person. It just feels like, you know, once you feel this release, you'll be on that steady pace to a new beginning. Look what fell out. Take action. I'm going to keep that. Advice for the collective. No. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, spirit is saying no. Success. We have big happy changes within the next few weeks. You're ready. Opportunity. I was hearing like if you should go back or something when that no came out. Okay. Should I pull a card on the no? I usually do. Why is no here, spirit? Yeah, there's a release. Four of Pentacles. It'll only leave you stunted. It will always only keep you back. Yeah, it'll keep you in blocked intuition, and your manifestations won't come in, or you'll continue to be manipulated. Yeah, trust God at this time. Not your ego, not the codependent energy that was here with this. It'll just be constant pain and constant recovery. Like I was saying, it will always be a battle. God is saying to trust them at this time with the Hierophant there. Okay? Affirmation of advice for the collective. Thank you for all your messages today, Spirit. Affirmation of advice for the collective. I have 3 actually. I didn't know that one was flipped. Today, caring for my energy is my first priority. I am magnetic when I stand in my power. I do not feel guilty for letting go of what no longer serves me. All those hit so perfectly. I know my worth and I will not settle for less. Okay, those are literally perfect. Okay. All right. I hope that the reading helped. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it through this reading. If you feel called, like I said in the beginning, to book a personal with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.